Something huge is happening right now in the world of finance. It's happening quietly, it's happening digitally, and how it all shakes out is going to affect every single one of us. This is way more than just new tech. It's really a battle for control over what money even is.
All right, so here's the game plan for this explainer. We're going to start with a problem that's hitting your wallet right now. Then we'll explore the two huge competing paths for the future of digital money, look at a really cool innovation that connects them, and finally wrap up with the massive choice that we're all facing. So let's kick things off with something you've probably felt even if you couldn't put your finger on it. There's this silent problem that's been eating away at your bank account. It seems like a simple question, right? But the answer gets to the very heart of how our money works today. And it all comes down to what the money we use actually is. You see, the dollars, euros, or yen in your account, that's all what we call fiat money. Unlike the old days of the gold standard, its value isn't tied to a physical thing. It's based entirely on our trust in the government that issues it. And that creates a pretty big vulnerability.
To see what I mean, just look at what happens when governments decide they need more money. They can literally just create it out of thin air. And in just 2 years, from 2020 to the end of 2021, the U.S. money supply shot up by a staggering 44%. Now, basic economics tells you when you flood the market with more of something, its value drops. We call that inflation.
And this is where it really hits home. Even a small inflation rate, say 3%, is devastating over time. After 20 years, your money buys almost half of what it used to. After 30 years, it's lost nearly 60% of its power. And this isn't a bug in the system, it's how fiat currency is designed to work.
So because of this problem, it's no surprise we're looking for digital answers. But this has brought us to this huge fork in the road with two totally different ideas about who should be in charge of our money.
On one side, you've got centralized control. This is basically the system we have now, just upgraded, where governments and banks stay in charge. But on the other side, there's this radical new idea, individual sovereignty, a system where technology lets you, the user, truly control your own wealth, no middleman needed.
So let's explore that second path first, the path of individual sovereignty. And it all started with an invention called Bitcoin.
At its heart, Bitcoin is a totally new type of money. Sure, it's digital, but here's the kicker. There's no bank, no government, no CEO in charge. It just runs on a global network of computers, all working together.
And that design leads to some amazing features. Because it's decentralized, nobody can freeze your account or block your payments. It's transparent. Everyone can see the transactions. And maybe the most important part, the supply is hard capped at 21 million coins, forever. You can't just print more, which is a direct solution to that inflation problem we talked about. Okay, so that's one vision, but you can bet that governments aren't just sitting on the sidelines watching this happen. They've got their own plan for digital money, central bank digital currencies, or CBDCs. So what is a CBDC? Well, think of it as a digital dollar or a digital euro. It's not a new currency, it's just a new form of the money we already use. But the big change is that it would be issued and controlled directly by the central bank. It's like having your bank account directly with the government. So why are they so interested in this? Well, they'll talk about efficiency. But let's be real. This quote right here from the head of Indonesia's central bank tells you a huge part of the story. They see things like Bitcoin as a threat, and CBDCs are their tool to compete and keep control. And this is where you see the fundamental clash of ideas. With a CBDC, the potential for surveillance and control is frankly unprecedented. Your money could be programmed. Maybe it expires, or you're blocked from buying certain things. Bitcoin is designed to be the exact opposite. It's open, it's neutral, and you're the one in control. Okay, so you've got these two very different worlds, the decentralized crypto world and the centralized traditional finance world. But what if you need to connect them? Well, a really clever piece of tech has popped up to do just that. They're called stablecoins. And you can think of them as the high-speed rails that let money flow almost instantly between the old system and the new one. Honestly, they are one of the most important innovations in this entire space. So what exactly is a stablecoin? It's a cryptocurrency, but with a twist. Unlike Bitcoin, it's not designed to be volatile. Its entire job is to keep a stable price, usually by being pegged one-to-one with a real-world asset like the good old US dollar. The idea is, for every digital coin, there's a real dollar sitting in a bank somewhere.
And hey, they really do live up to the name.
I mean, just look at this chart. You see Bitcoin's price going all over the place. That's volatility. But major stablecoins like Tether and USDC, they're rock solid. They give you the stability of the dollar, but with the speed and global reach of crypto.
So, how do they pull this off? How do they stay locked to a dollar? Well, without getting too deep in the weeds, it's basically a constant balancing act. The company behind the coin can create more or buy them back to keep the price right at $1. It's that constant management that maintains the peg. Which brings us right back to the big question. This problem of our money losing its value has sparked a wave of innovation. And right now, as we speak, the rules for the future of money are being written. The systems are being built.
And when you strip everything else away, this is the choice we're looking at. Do you want a system with a fixed supply, controlled by you, the user, or a system with an unlimited supply, controlled by the state? One is built on individual freedom, the other on central control.
And that really leaves us all with one last massive question to think about. As the entire architecture of money gets redesigned around us, you have to ask yourself, who do you want holding the blueprints?